Hi, I'm Ray. Well, today we're down the plot and the plan is to move this arch. We're going to make our paths down the plot and we're going to get some kind of organisation so we can see what we're actually doing. We've got some beans and the peas are on the end. So I managed to move my arch and we're down here now, and I might keep this here and maybe make some beds along here, or even just put some buckets for stuff to grow up. But now path, then we can actually see what beds we've got, just like this, and the second one. So I might have a partition across that one, so I have 4 beds either side of the path. I saved my seeds on my peas and I've left them just drying off. And I'm going to pinch a few and we're going to start a few peas off in the polytunnel. And if we look, we've got our peas. So I'm just going to go and plant a few of these in the polytunnel. It's given me a bit of a break from all the digging, and it's nice to do some alternative jobs instead of doing the same ones. So I've got a few peas and we're going to de-pod them and we're going to plant some. So I've just got some compost, multi-purpose compost, and I'm just going to plant these in just a small cell tray. You can plant them in a pot or in a gutter, or direct sow them when the weather's a bit warmer. So I'm just going to fill this up. I'm going to take some of our peas straight from the pod. 1, 2, 3, couple in there, and there we go. And then we slightly cover over, and these are just going to sit in the polytunnel away from the critters. I'm going to give it a water and they're going to sit on the shelf in the polytunnel. I'm going to continue and do 2 more trays. Same again, multi-purpose. And these are going to go in the pea frame on the back of my garden and the allotment. So it's great saving, no cost buying peas, save them from the following year. What a bonus. There we go. And that's 3 lots of peas done. I've also done the same with the broad beans. I pulled off the polytunnel, snap them open, and there's our beans, all ready for planting. So I'm going to use a cell tray fill it up with the multi-purpose. And add the beans. One, doesn't matter which way they go in, sideways. It is good to put them on the edge, so any water that goes in just runs down the side and not sits on top. There we go. Quick and easy. Nice tray of runner beans. Water. There we go, and they're going to sit in the polytunnel. There we go. So whilst tidying up, I also found some garlic that started to sprout. So this is some we grew last year and we've saved it. So the ground's far too wet, as you may have seen in the video. So I'm just going to start these in these pots. Just when it dries out outside, then they can go out in their allocated spots. If I put them outside now, they're just going to rot. It's just puddles everywhere out there. I'm just going to split the cloves and then the base and the top, and we plant it down so the roots are at the bottom. Just making sure they're firm. So they've already started to sprout. There we go. Just going to leave these in the polytunnel. There we go. And that's our garlic planted. Got some more, so I need to find some more cell trays. It's just nice being back on the allotment, doing jobs. I've had a good tidy up outside, but it's so wet. It's good to just do some other jobs, just to take my mind off the mess. It just gives you, that one's soft but it is green. Some of these have got shoots on. Doesn't necessarily mean the size. It's going to be a better garlic. There we go. Once it dries out, then these can go in the allotment garden. So this is the way we've gone so far. We've had a bit of a clean, we've moved the polytunnel. So now we've got our extra bays now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to repeat the same on the other side. And that'd be far easier to be able to come down. But as you can see, still sopping wet. I've put the spade in and made little troughs all the way around just to try and drain it. Just so wet. That was the downside of this plot. It goes downhill, and once we get to the end, there's a river at the end. So the polytunnel frame is here now. So I need to make a plan of what to do with this. Either make some beds along the side, or just put some buckets and grow some beans over the top. But that's for another day. There we go. So just going through the shed, I found some of this matting. So I've just covered the bed just while I come back again.